How to mine Flux. In this video, we are going to see how to mine Flux in Windows and in HiveOS, both for NVIDIA and AMD cards. But before we start, as I always say, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm if it's useful. If you want more videos like this, you can always subscribe. We have a full list on how to mine ravencoin, how to mine Flux, how to mine Conflux, all of them, okay? Anything that is profitable, we will make a video on it. And if you have any questions during the tutorial, you can leave a comment down below. You can ask us anything and we'll try to help you. And if you want fast help, you can always direct message us on Instagram. You have the link down below in the description, as well as all the things that we will be using, the wallet, everything we will be using, the link will be in the description. And with all that said, only one more thing. If you're looking for ASIC miners, we have the best prices in our own shop that we have in the link below in the description. And with all that said, now yes, let's go! Okay, so before we start with the Windows part, there's something that is the same for both Windows and HiveOS, and it's the fact of the wallet. Which wallet are we going to use? Well, there's two options. You can use the wallet of Flux, which is Cellcore, okay? They'll have it in the page of Flux. You can just download it. It's a it's a normal wallet, a typical crypto wallet, decentralized wallet. You just download it and you can use it, okay, for Windows. I have it around here. There it is, Cellcore. You can just use it. But if not, if you want to mine direct to the exchange, you can use KuCoin, okay? I'm gonna use KuCoin because it's easier to use. So you just go to here where it says wallet. Well, actually, you can change the language here. I'm sorry, I have it in Spanish right now. You change it to English if you want, or whatever language you want. You go to your wallet, you go to main account. And in main account, you go to deposit. In deposit now, we have to choose which coin we want to deposit, which is Flux. And after that, we have to choose the network, which it will be Flux also. So now we have the address where we are going to mine. We just copy it, okay? And now we start with the Windows part. Okay, in case you want to mine with Windows. Sorry, I had this already open. We are going to need a pool, and we're going to need to have a software for mining. The pool we are going to use is Miner Pool, okay? Because it's the second biggest one in Flux, and it's very easy to use. So you just go to the pool, you go to here where it says Flux parallel asset, you go to start mining, and here we go to connect, okay? Here it will tell us what we need to connect, but first we need the program that we're gonna use for mining. In this case, we're gonna use Gminer. It's very easy to use. So we just go to download, and here it's gonna take us to Bitcoin Forum. In Bitcoin Forum, we go down, 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 down until we find their GitHub, which is over here, GitHub. Make sure that this is the correct page, that this is the official GitHub. And there, once we are in the GitHub, we go to releases 3.5, and here it's gonna show us the last version. Right now it's 3.05, probably will be different one when you come here, and you just download the version for Windows, which is what I already did. Once you have that, you should create a folder that is called miner, and in that folder you should put that file, okay? You won't have all these other files, you will have only this file, gminer, okay? So just put it inside of there. Why are we using a folder? Because now you're gonna have to right click and you do extract here, and when you do that, all these files are gonna appear, and it's a lot of them, so you don't want to do that in your normal place. You just want to make it in a folder so it doesn't mess up everything, and that's very important. Also, very important, if you have problems with Windows because it detects it as a virus, go to Windows Defender, okay? Go to administration of configuration, then go to exclusions and create an exclusion on this folder. That's the other reason why we are using a folder. You go to miner and you create an exclusion. What does it mean? It means that the antivirus is not gonna go through that folder and it's not gonna jump saying that, hey, you have a virus, you have to stop this, don't use this. It's not a virus, okay, but sometimes I don't know why miner programs are recognized as viruses. So yeah, this is the way to go over it. It's basically Windows Defender. Just make sure that you're downloading from official website, because if not, maybe it could be a virus. It shouldn't be, but I mean, if this is official website, it shouldn't be. So once we have that, we now have the file that we will be using for mining. So we will go here where it says mine underscore, it will say Cellcast in yours, okay? In mine it says Flux because I changed the name, but original it was saying Cellflux. Actually, if you click here in Gminer, you can see that the original one is called Cellcast, because Cellcast was the old name of Flux. It just changed its name now. So you just go in there and you do right click, edit, and we will have to change this, okay? Because this one, when you enter, will be different. It won't be exactly like this. So what we will do is basically we will go to, where is it, to our pool, okay, again, and in the pool where we were, basically where we were checking everything, now we have to put the details of the pool to connect to the pool. So what we're going to do is copy this line that they have here for Gminer. You just copy it, which says miner, server, everything, okay? You just copy it, you get all the first line, not the second one, only the first, and you paste it, okay? For me, it's basically the same because I already had it copied, but for you, it will be different thing. So you just go all the way to the left now, okay? Now we are, and you will have something like this, okay? Once you have this, we have to change first the wallet, okay? Here where it says wallet, we have to put our wallet. So we go to KuCoin, we copy it, we open the block, and we paste. Okay, now we have our wallet. Here you have the worker name. You can change it. You can put worker, I don't know, 01. You can put whatever you want. Worker 2, worker 5, worker Manuel, whatever you want. And here there is the password. Okay, you can set any password, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, any password. Okay, just make something interesting. And once we have that, we already have the wallet. We just need to connect to the pool, to actually connect to the pool. So to connect to the pool is this part over here, okay? This is telling to which server we are using. As you can see, it says server here. So in my case, here you go to your pool and you check which server you need. You see, the first one is flux.eu.minerpool.org, which is the one we have. So it's already set for Europe. That's the one I'm going to use because I'm in Europe. So I just leave it like that. But port, I'm going to put instead to 2033. I'm going to put 2032 because when you have only two graphic cards or one graphic card, it's better to get it in single difficulty. This is like variable difficulty. There's not a lot of difference, but it says if you have less than 50 souls per second, you better use this one. If you're using a lot of GPUs, use the other one. You can choose whatever you want. Okay, you can choose the 2032 or 2033, whatever you prefer. Also, if you're not from EU, you just go to US East, and in the beginning, instead of saying EU, it's going to say basically US East miner.pool. It's the same thing, okay? Once you have that, you just go and you go on save. You just save the file, and now that you have saved the file, you just have to run it. You do double click, and you open it, and it will start running. I cannot do it because I'm recording, and my computer would die if I run it, but basically that's what you need to do. But there's something very important that is you should do, which is downloading MSI Afterburner. This is the overclock program, okay? It's not completely necessary technically, but it's very recommended. Basically this program, you just download it, you install it, it's like yes, super easy. And here we can change the configuration of the graphic card, the core clock, the memory clock, the fans, the voltage, and we can check the temperature. That way we can know, make our graphic card mine more, use less electricity, and be on a better condition. But which settings should we use for this? Well, there's another website, everything will be on the description, which is hashrate.no. So you go to hashrate.no, and here you have to find which graphic card you have, which are in our case is 360 Ti LHR. And in here you choose which coin we are going to mine, which in this case is Flux. So you go to Flux, and once you do that, well, you can do manually because it's just one of these websites that just scrolls down. Here you have it, Flux core memory power limit, okay? So once you have that, you open your Afterburner, and you will put in core 150, in memory 0, in Windows is 0 anyways because it's Flux, and in power limit 140. I cannot put power limit because I'm on a laptop, so I cannot change that, and also I cannot change the fans, so I'll just hit save, and you just put those configuration that you need, and you start the miner, okay? You leave this open, you go to your miner, you open the miner, okay, and you will have both of them open. Why? Because first you're gonna check the temperature. You want the temperature to be stable and to be under 55-60 degrees. You don't want it to be over that, so you will be checking if it's getting too hot. You put the fans higher to reduce the temperature, and until you get a stable temperature. Once you do that, you can just wait and let it mine. So in resume, okay, in case of Windows, we create our wallet. We already had it from KuCoin. Then we go to our pool. In our pool, we go to connect, and in connect, we choose, we go to Gminer, we download Gminer, we'll do all that part, and then we configure our file, okay? In the file, we just have to put our wallet, we have to put our server, make sure we are putting the correct one, but before we doing that, we copy this line, okay? We do everything over this line because it's easier to manage, and we just save the file, okay? Once we do that, we download the overclock setting, we put the overclock setting, we open, and we are already mining. Super simple. Okay, Pedro, how do I get paid? How can I check when I'm getting paid, etc., etc.? You copy your wallet address and you go back to your pool. Okay, you go to the pool and you click Control B. You paste it, you search, and then you'll have the statistics of your wallet, how much you're earning, how much you're mining, etc. And here you can change in case you want to get paid in a different amount. Normally they pay you when you get to 10 Flux. If you want to be paid when you get to 3 Flux, you'll have to put the password. Which password? The same password that we were putting here, okay? You go to your file, you edit it, and here where it says your password, you have to put like one password, like 123, whatever you want to put. That's the password they are going to ask you for, okay? So when you put that, if it's correct, it will allow you to change it. It's very simple. And also about the parallel assets, you will get the parallel assets once a week, if I'm not mistaken. So basically you're mining Flux and you're receiving those, but those are getting changed into Flux once a week and then send them to you. Okay, so very easy to do. So this is how we would do with Windows. If you have any questions, please leave the comments down below. I will try to help you. And also, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, come on, it helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. And with all that said, I'm gonna pass to show how it works in HiveOS. So in HiveOS, okay, if you're mining in HiveOS, we already have the wallet, we already saw that part in the beginning before Windows, you can go check it out if you didn't check it, and we got our address. Now we have your address, we go to HiveOS, we go to our farm. If you don't know how to use HiveOS, I still have to make a tutorial, hopefully when I make it, it's over here, but I cannot promise anything. And after that, we go to our farm, and in our farm, we'll go to Flightseed, okay? In Flightseed, we are going to create a new Flightseed for Flux. So we choose coin Flux wallet. We create a new wallet for Flux. We'll put the address here, basically the one we just copied. We put the name like Flux wallet, for example, and we save as global wallet. Okay, we just go and create, we save it, and that's all. Okay, I already have it here, so I put it, and then it is. Which pool are we going to use? You can use any pool. Okay, personally, I'm gonna use miner pool with a low difficulty or variable difficulty. If you have more than 50 souls per second, which is the amount, it's like the hash rate, but in Flux, you should use bar. Okay, if you have more than 50. If you have less than 50, use low. I'm gonna use low just to show. It doesn't matter, it doesn't change too much, but it's recommended. After that, we choose which miner we want to use. I'm gonna use Gminer because I think it's very easy to use. So we just create the Flightseed, okay, and that's all. We can put a name if you want. And there we go to our worker, we go to our rig, we go in Flightseed, and we just go to the Flightseed that we created, and we click on the rocket, and it will apply it. The only thing left will be to put the overclocks. Okay, the overclocks are over here. Which overclocks are we going to use? We're going to use the ones of hashrate.no. Hashrate.no. You go to hashrate.no, it's going to tell you all the graphic cards models that there is, and you're going to choose the one you're using, which in my case is the 360 Ti LHR. And in that specific graphic card, we're going to find the configuration for Flux. We click in Flux, or we go down by ourselves, because it's just one of these websites that is just scrolling down automatically. And in Flux, it's telling us the core is 150, the memory is 0, okay, it says the memory is 0, and power limit 140, okay, we put it 140, I put it twice because I have two graphic cards, and then the fans you can change in case the graphic card gets hot, you don't want it to be over 55 degrees, we go on save, and yeah, now we will be mining on a good number, okay, you see they are not too hot, 55 degrees, 49 degrees, I'm doing more than 50 souls, so it would be recommended that in my pool I use the variable version, okay, it would be interesting here to use the variable version instead of the low version, but doesn't matter, it doesn't change too much, so you can change it, okay. So for HiveOS, super easy, just that. One more question that you may ask is, okay, how I get paid, how can I change that? Very easy, you go to miner pool, okay, you go to Flux, start mining, and then you copy your wallet, you paste it here, you search for it, and when you search for your wallet, it's going to tell you all the statistics, and here you can change when you get paid, okay? It's going to ask you for a password. In HiveOS, you just have to go to Flightseed, edit the Flightseed, go to your miner, setup miner config, and the password is this that you have here. Normally it's an X by default, but you can change it. You can put 1, 2, 3, whatever you want to put, okay? So when it asks you for that, you just put it, you put the password, and you change it for 3 Flux, 100 Flux, whatever you want. When you get to that number, they will pay you. You will also get paid parallel assets. Those parallel assets are basically earned, but they will pay you once every week. They will change into Flux and they will send to your wallet. So yeah, you can click here and get parallel assets, and it will work like that. Here you have all the statistics, and that's all because they don't have a notification method that I found at least. So yeah, that's basically all they have. If you enjoyed the tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. If you want more videos like this, you have a full list in the channel of how to mine different coins, ravencoin, Flux, whatever you need. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below or in Instagram. And with all that said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!